shoes except they wash their hands off, eat not, holding the traditions of the elders. And when they come from the market, except they wash, they eat not. And many other things there be which they have received to hold, as the washing of cups and pots, brazen vessels and tables. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, why walk not thy disciples according to the traditions of the elders? They eat bread with unwashed hands. And he answered and said unto them, Well hath Isaiah prophesied unto you, the hypocrites, as it is written, This people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Lip service. Isn't that something that you get a lot of times from somebody who don't really know what's going on? Lip service. They want to talk about it. They want to look big. They want to look bad, but they've never been there. They don't do it. They don't know what's going on. Oh, but they can tell you how to do it. Mm-hmm. They'll give you the lip service, but they're not willing to get in there and get their hands dirty. They're not willing to get in there and do the work themselves. Oh, but they will give you the lip service. They will tell you, I'll be right there to help you. Yet they never show up. But they will tell you, they will give you that lip service. They will make themselves look so good and so big and bad. They will exalt themselves. But that's all they're going to do. Jesus says, oh, you're just like it was prophesied. You give the lip service, but you're not willing to do the work. You're not willing to really do what God has called and told you to do. You've changed it around to where you yourself look like you're the big person, but you're not following God's work. How being in vain, verse 7, do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men? For laying aside the commandment of God, and ye hold the traditions of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things you do. And he said unto them, full well you reject the commandments of God, that you may keep your own traditions. Too many times man tries to put a limit on God. We try to act like God can only do this, God can only do that. We try to figure out our problems. We go to God. Boy, it's great we do this. We go to God in prayer because we've got issues or problems in our life. And we'll go to God and we'll go to Him saying, God, this is what I'm doing right now. This is where my spirit lays. This is where my life lays within you. This is what's happening in my life. And God, right now, I don't know what to do. It's turmoil. It's a mess. All I can say, God, is I'm in trouble. But I have worked out a plan that if you will follow this plan step by step, I'll be out of this in 2 weeks, and I'll be lifted up, and I will glorify your name. Too many times we give God, we either put Him in the box and say He can't do, or we tie His hands when He wants to do something so much better, all because of our ways not being the same as His. And too many times we get in the way and mess up everything. That's right. We get in the way and we try to put ourselves there, and the whole time God is trying to move another way. God is trying to do something different, yet we want to intervene. What happens? We end up getting twisted. We end up spiraling away from God, and we're not even following what God has even originally told us and has the plan for us. We end up more or less giving God the lip service instead of giving God the credit and the glory and letting Him take control. We'd rather have our traditions. We'd rather do it our way for some reason or another.